Hey guys, Brick to me back at you with another video. In today's video I'm going to be attempting to become a stop motion pro in 24 hours. No offense to anyone who is actually a stop motion pro. Now that I've got all the stuff I need, I can start making the stop motions. I hopped over onto Stop Motion Studio to make a new stop motion. I wanted to start off with something simple, so I went with a walk sequence. To make this stop motion I'll need the base plate and a minifigure of my choice. Let's get started. I was just about to get started when I realised I had no idea what frames per second to use. I asked on the T4Lux server and they said 15 to 30, so I went with that. So my first attempt at this was a massive fail because the base plate kept moving, but I used a white tack to stick it down. I'm going to have a second attempt. My second attempt at a stop motion walk sequence in Lego was a massive success. I'll show you now. That 1 second clip that you just saw was it. I'll put it on loop so you see it a few more times, then I'll explain how I did it. It's really quite satisfying to watch over again, but what I did was I took a few shots of a figure gradually moving back, forth, like leg and arm up, down, still, up, down, still, up, down, still, then 10 FPS, which I know Mega said do 15 FPS, but I did 10, just because 15 would mean it would be 0 seconds, which would be a flash. But I might try 15 on other ones. Now, let's try and make a second stop motion. So I'm back on Stop Motion Studio and I don't really know what to make next. I need to have a bit of a brainstorm, but once I've got an idea I'll come back and record it and show you guys. Okay, so I got an idea, I'll show you now. So for this I'll need my base plate and a clone, or any character who uses a gun or blaster, and also a droid. And I'll need these items because I'll be doing shooting. Now how you do blaster effects is, a basic way is just to use a lightsaber piece, but I worked out a smarter way which I'll show you later. So you get a bit of blue tack and a lightsaber piece, or white tack, doesn't really matter. Then you stick it on the end, but you have to reduce it down to size, so it's kind of hard to see, so that it doesn't stick out. You can easily sort of cloak it in a way. Then you stick it on the end of the blaster, like this. I'll just put it on the screen. So you stick it on the end of the blaster, so it's not really going on. We're getting there. These things never seem to work when I try to do them with the camera, but yeah, you stick it on the end of the blaster. Yeah, we got it. So yeah, like that. And I'll show you how to do the rest later. Right, so my second stop motion of this video is finished. I filmed it, it looks very good. I'm honestly really proud of these and I'll show it to you right now. It is another short one, so I'll loop it again so you guys can see it properly. All was going well. So basically I drew over the lightsaber piece to create a blaster effect. Like what you'd see in Star Wars. That's not how they do it in Star Wars, but that's how you do it homemade. It's a bit wonky. It's not the best, but it's better than just the lightsaber piece, and it looks pretty good. Again, it's quite short, only 1 second. We're going to try and make a long stop motion for the end of this video, but yeah. Now this is all great, but I need to know if these stop motions are actually good. So I asked the members of T4Lug what they thought of my stop motions over on Discord. I sent them both of the stop motions and here's their responses. So I said, what do you guys think of those two? And Brickbit History said, pretty good. I suggest background, good lighting, and a tripod for the camera. And then Mega said same. So that is Mega Man X, by the way. So that's what I'm going to try and do for the next one. Try and get background and lighting. What do you think I had the torches and the lamp for? Good lighting. Let's get working. Right, so I took a quick break to just plan out other videos and also think about what I would do for this video. So I've decided the next stop motion I'm going to make, before I get into building a background and lighting, I'm going to try jumping, because jumping is something you need to learn how to do in stop motion. Now to make this, I'll need my base plate, some minifigure stands, a minifigure, and also some blue tack or white tack. This one was probably the hardest and took the longest, but I finally finished it after, I felt like hours it probably was of making it. It's only 1 second long, it's very short, but it's definitely worth it. I'm really proud of it. I think it's great. So I'm gonna give you guys a watch. Honestly, I think it looks the cleanest, but it did go wrong, so I had to cut out a little bit, but it's not noticeable. Again, it's a short one, so I'll loop it so you guys can see it. So how I made this was I would get the character standing on white tack or stick them to something with white tack like blue tack. Then I would move them to the next place and but you have a blank photo without white tack or minifigure or anything, just the background between it. Then you rub from the white tack one, you rub through onto the blank one, meaning it looks like there was no white tack. Right, so I'm back on Stop Motion Studios. I need to think about what I'm going to do to wrap up today's video. A massive finale. So let's think about it. And after ages of thinking, I've got an idea for my finale. This idea is phenomenal. Well, hopefully it turns out well. Because this groundbreaking idea could tie together two of the biggest superhero franchises, DC and Marvel. I also have finished building the background. Now it's pretty rubbish, I'm not gonna lie. It's got the Infinity Gauntlet there, and just move the base plate, sorry. And I rushed it, so I had to use Lego Friends pieces. As I had to rush because the 24 hours is almost over. Right, so that's the end of the video. Comment down below which your favourite out of the 4 stop motions was. So the first one was the walk test, then the blaster, then jump, then the finale. Then, if this video gets 15 likes, I'll do part 2, and please like and subscribe. This video took so much effort. It literally took like 12 hours to make. I know it says 24 hours, but I gotta eat and sleep. Peace out.